My New Year's resolution for last year was to make as much money as I could off of the banks, and I had so much fun. I'm just going to do it again. Hello there, beautiful people. This is Nathaniel with the Fat Stacks Academy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make over $2,000 with the best bank account and credit card bonuses of January 2024. So, if you're up for making some fat stacks, hit that like button and let's get stacking. So in 2023, I made over $17,000 signing up for bank account and credit card bonuses. And in this video, I want to show you what I would do to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time possible with the best offers that are available today. You're welcome. And you might be wondering, why am I doing this? The number one reason is because I love you. The other reason is because if you use my links, it will make me some money. So just take that disclaimer for what it's worth. Some of the links will not. I did try to find the best ones that are available. All right, so let's do a quick refresh on why the banks want you and what parts of your financial life they make the most money off of. When we understand that, we can find where the best offers are that are going to be the most competitive and the easiest to sign up for. First thing I want to talk about that banks want from you is your direct deposit or your paycheck. They want to know how much money is coming into your account every month so that they can know how much they can reliably invest in interest assets like treasuries. And they're making a lot of money off of that you probably aren't seeing reflected in a bonus paid to you for your bank statement. So let's change that, because there are thousands of banks that are always looking for new customers and are willing to pay you hundreds or even thousands of dollars for your direct deposit. The second thing banks and credit card companies want from you is your spending. They make a percentage of each transaction you make when you pay for your food, your water, your utilities, your childcare, whatever you normally spend money on. They're taking a small slice of. And if you're not getting a reasonable amount of rewards for it, hopefully this video will open your eyes. They are willing to pay very handsomely for a chance of getting a slice of that action. The third and perhaps most obvious thing is your savings. So whether you have an emergency fund or you're saving money to pay your taxes or you're saving up for your home, wherever you're parking your money, banks have a lot of bonuses that they're competing over so that they can make interest on that money. So if you don't think your bank has been paying you enough in any of these categories, which I don't think they have, and they've had 10 plus years of making money on me in those ways, I think it's time to realize that they've been fucking with us, and it's time for them to find out. All right, so the first thing we're going to leverage to make as much money as possible in January of 2024 is our paycheck. I've got two bonuses for you that are super easy to get. Your paycheck is your direct deposit. So whether you're a W-2 employee or you get direct deposits from Uber or some other form of self-employment or a side hustle, it could be your disability benefits or some other benefit that you get regularly in your bank account. So the first bonus we're talking about today with our paycheck is the upgrade checking account. This is actually a pretty cool bank. I signed up for them last year and I had a much smaller bonus. I think it was like $100 on a direct deposit. This one's really easy. You just have to have a total of $1,000 worth of direct deposits into your account within 45 days. So for me, I ended up just having over a $1,000 check through my painting business deposited in, and I got the bonus within a week or two afterwards. So to get this bonus for $200, just sign up with the link in the description below. And then once your account is set up direct deposit and get at least $1,000 in there and you'll be making $200. The second direct deposit bonus for this month is Chime. If you haven't had an account with them before, they regularly offer you $100 for a $200 direct deposit within the first 45 days of account opening. So this one is just like the upgrade account. You just sign up for a checking account with the link in the description, or you can Google them, and then you set up a direct deposit of $200 or more and they will give you $100. I also did this one last year and I think it paid me within like a day or two of receiving that deposit. So for our Fat Stacks counter, for the $200 upgrade bonus and the $100 Chime bonus, we will be making an extra $300 just on our paycheck this month. All right, now we want to cover our spending. Credit cards are generally the most competitive because they think they can make the most money off of you, but you're smart like me. You won't rack up any interest. You'll pay your balance off in time and you'll be making thousands of dollars off of the credit card companies. So the card I want to talk about this month, Chase is offering a limited time offer on their Ink cards, specifically the Ink Unlimited and the Ink Cash. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Ink Cash, but you could get the unlimited with pretty much the same instructions. I actually did a mock application of this card and told you how I would apply for it today and how I got approved for it. I'll put it in the video up here from last month's bonus for the unlimited. But in this video, I want to talk about the Chase Ink Cash. So Chase is offering a limited time $900 sign-up bonus when you spend $6,000 on the card in the first 3 months of opening. A lot of people ask me, can you get a business credit card if I don't have a business? And the truth is, at least in America, any type of side hustle you have, whether you're selling things on eBay or you drive Uber, or you do delivery driving, or you buy and sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace or some other enterprise, that actually counts as a sole proprietorship. And you can apply for a business credit card just with your social security number and your own name. And that's what's known as a sole proprietorship. I've gotten a ton of these Chase Ink cards with this method. All right, so with this card, I'm actually gonna show you how I would personally make $1,460 with this one card application. So the first and most obvious part is that $900 sign-up bonus you get from spending $6,000 or more. If you don't think you can get $6,000 worth of spend for this bonus, I'm actually going to show you a little hack to be able to meet that without spending it on things that you wouldn't otherwise buy. So just keep watching the video. I'm going to show you something really cool to help you with that. So with the Chase Ink Cash, you're at a minimum going to be getting 1% back on your spend as a bare minimum. This card actually has some really other cool earning categories like gas at 2% and 5% at office supply stores and utilities. I actually have this card and I use it to pay for my internet bill because it gets me 5% back. But I don't think there's $6,000 at a 5% multiplier that most people will be able to get in 3 months. So I'm just going to assume you get 1% back at the minimum to hit that sign-up bonus. But 1% of $6,000 is another $60 of cash back, and that brings the total for our spending to $960 so far. Another really cool benefit of this card is you get a 0% introductory APR. If you've never applied for a Chase card before, they often give you a pretty good limit on their business cards. For me, I usually get about a $10,000 limit when I apply. And for those 12 months, what I like to do is put a lot of my spending on the card to max it out and just make the minimum payment every month, and then keep that difference that I would normally use to pay off the card into a high yield savings account. I get 5.5% in my Wealthfront account. That's kind of my main one that I use. And for me, on $10,000, I would be making about $500 by the time I'm able to spend that much over the course of 3 months in interest that otherwise would have left my account on things that I was going to spend anyway. So with all three of those things with this one card, you should be able to make a minimum of $1,460. So one thing to know about this card before you apply is for all Chase cards, you shouldn't have applied and been accepted for 5 personal credit cards within the last 24 months. That really lessens your chances of getting approved. And for this card, you should have a credit score of at least 680 for best chances of approval. Okay, so this offer here is a little bit different than our normal 3 paycheck, spending, and savings bonuses. This one is literally just a referral bonus, and it's for $50. Normally, I wouldn't sign up for anything for $50. But I'm putting this one here because what they have is a bit of a superpower. When you sign up for this credit union checking account, they let you fund it with up to $4,000 of credit card funding. So I would apply for this credit union account after you've received the Chase Ink Cash card that we talked about, or any other Chase card that you want to make this minimum spend on, and fund the account with a $4,000 purchase on your Chase Ink Cash card. I've personally done this. I'll show you the proof on my Chase account up here, some cash back on that, and it helped me meet a minimum spend requirement. And what I did is just let that sit in the account for about 20-30 days. Then I paid off the card with it. So I'll show you over here. I actually did this earlier this year. I used a Chase Ink card to get some extra cash back and spending. And what I actually did with that $4,000, instead of paying off the card, I just itemized it into my high yield savings account, and it's earning interest right now. But I have a mark on my calendar that I will pay it off in full once that 12-month introductory 0% APR period is over. So this account is Unify Federal Credit Union. To get in, you actually have to have a friend that is a member. Luckily, I'm your friend, as you've been talking to me for over 10 minutes now, and we're best buds. I'll leave a link in the description to my email address. Just email me. I want to apply for Unify Credit Union, and I will email you within 24 hours or so with a link to apply. And just for signing up through me, you get an extra $50. So that'll add $50 to this total, and it'll help you meet that minimum spend requirement on the Chase Inc. Cash Card. So an important note about funding credit unions and banks with credit cards is sometimes the transaction can count as a cash advance, which is a big no-no. The way to make sure that this never happens is before you fund it with your credit card, call Chase or whatever credit card issuer you are using and set your cash advance limit to $100 or $0 or whatever is less than the amount that you'll be using. I like to set mine as close to $0 as possible because I never want to use my credit card for a cash advance because the interest is exorbitant. Okay, so with the Chase card and the Unify Credit Union card on top of our Paycheck Bonuses, that brings us up to $1,810. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is how to make a little extra money on your savings. Right now, the best and easiest savings account bonus I can find that I think is attainable for most people is the Discover High Yield Savings Account. Right now, they're offering a $200 bonus when you deposit $25,000 worth of deposits. Right now, Discover is offering a $200 bonus when you have cumulative deposits of $25,000 or more within 30 days of opening the account. The really cool thing about this offer is it's $25,000 total. So what that means is if you have like $6,000, $7,000, you can just deposit it in, withdraw it back into your other bank, deposit it in, withdraw it back into your other bank until that total deposit amount reaches $25,000. So you don't actually have to have that amount to get that $200 bonus. And the other really cool thing about this account is if you don't already have a high yield savings account, they have a reasonably competitive rate of 4.35%. And that's pretty good compared to where you're probably parking your money right now. So with that $200, that brings us to $2,010. In my estimation, it would take about 2 hours of total time between watching this video, applying, and then making a couple customer service calls to make this all happen. So that is $2,000 in about 2 hours for January 2024. If you're watching this after January, there's a fair chance that some of these offers are gone. Luckily for you, I am committed to uploading one of these videos every single month with offers that are active. So if you want this video every single month and other amazing offers and other videos about financial optimization, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be hitting you with all types of profitable content going forward. Let me know in the comments if you find this content helpful, if there's anything I could do to help you through the process a little bit more seamlessly, or if you just really liked it. I always like to hear back from you. And please, if you found this content helpful, hit the like button so the almighty algorithm can help spread the wealth around to more people. And as always, if you want to be reminded of how beautiful you are each and every time I upload and receive a new fat stack of cash, hit that subscribe button.
We're making money, sky high stacks. I'm out there making fat stacks. We're making money, sky high stacks.